cosmetic dentistry and orthodontics. For any queries, you can call us at 9855123234. Today in this video, I am going to show you the cementation of a porcelain onlay. Onlays are indicated in limited cases where the tooth structure is damaged and we cannot go for a crown. So I will show you what a onlay looks like here on the model. So as you can see, this is a porcelain onlay made in all ceramic, and the patient has got a very limited amount of tooth structure that is left. This is a young healthy patient, 24 years of old, where the tooth is greatly damaged because of caries. We have removed everything and done the endodontic treatment. So instead of going for a crown, we have opted for the all ceramic porcelain onlay. The reason being, in case we want to give a crown, we first have to do the filling of the tooth, followed by the circumferential tooth preparation, and the remaining enamel wall whatsoever is left will also go in that tooth preparation. So this is a far more conservative procedure where we take an impression and only the portion of the tooth that is damaged by decay or by the excess opening is replaced. So here you can see the beautifully made ceramic onlay, and this is going to fit onto the tooth like this. So we will cement it with the help of these materials. First of all, I am going to apply a porcelain etch gel on the onlay. I will allow it to be there for 60 seconds, then I will allow it to dry, then wash it, then dry it, and then apply this silane. After the application of silane, we will leave the onlay as it is for the silane to evaporate. By this time this is happening, we will move to the patient's mouth. I am going to first apply the tooth etch and jelly on the tooth, followed by for 15 to 20 seconds. Then I am going to wash it, blow dry it, air dry it, and then apply the bonding agent. And in the last, after all these steps have been done, I am going to bond the onlay to the tooth with the help of dual cure resin based cement from 3M ESPE named as Rely X U200. So I will show you the steps one by one in the patient's mouth now. The patient's tooth has been nicely endodontically treated and a temporary restoration is in place. I am going to first remove this temporary filling, followed by the trial of the onlay into the patient's mouth. Let us remove this filling first. Has been removed. We are now going to try the onlay onto the tooth. Fully fitting onlay, one can hardly make out the onlay versus the natural tooth. So this is fitting very nicely. Now I am going to go ahead and do the final cementation procedure. Now I am drying the porcelain etch gel. I am washing it away. The gel has been washed. Now I am going to dry it. See, one can easily see the etched surface here. And now I am going to apply the silane. By the time this evaporates and dry, I am going to switch into the patient's mouth to start with the etching and bonding of the tooth. There should be no compromise. Alright. Open, sir. Open. Now I am going to apply the etch and gel. Sir, look towards this side, please. Yeah, onto the tooth surface thoroughly like this. I'm going to leave it on for 15 to 20 seconds, then wash it and dry it. This is the 3M single bond that I will be using in this case. This is my all-time favorite. So here we are going to wash off the etch and gel. As you can all see, the etch and gel has been washed away, and I am going to dry the tooth surface. I am going to change the cotton roll here as it is soaked with etchant. I am going to place a new cotton. Alright. The etchant has been washed and dried. Now I am going to apply the bond. I am going to apply it with the help of a micro brush and rub it onto the tooth surface. Open, sir, open. We literally have to rub the bond onto the tooth surface so that no etched area is left. Now that this bond has been applied, I am going to gently air dry it. Yes, and now we will cure it for 15 seconds. In the meanwhile, as silane has dried and evaporated, you can see the surface of the onlay. Now I'm going to mix the cement. I'm going to dispense one click and mix it. I'm now going to carry it onto the tooth with the help of a round-ended, flat-ended plastic instrument. Open, sir, open wide. Look towards this side. Now I have applied the cementation material. I will gently seat my onlay here like this. As you can all see, it is in place, and I am going to remove and clean the excess cement. See, this is gently in place. I am first going to tack cure it so that it doesn't move from its place. Leave it. Give me a floss. After the tack curing, I am going to take a floss and clean the proximal surfaces, because once the cement sets, it will be very difficult to remove it from the sides. See, here we go. Right. Now we are going to cure all the surfaces one by one. We will first cure the occlusal surface, followed by the lingual surface, followed by the proximal surfaces. You don't have to leave any surface uncured. That is very, very mandatory. Leave it. So here is the final onlay in place. There is a slight bleeding from the proximal margin because of the floss that we have used. After this, we are going to remove everything and check the final occlusion with the help of articulating paper, and if needed, any adjustments will be made. Thank you. I hope all of you have enjoyed watching this video and have got something to take back home. And I have made myself very clear in each and every step, and I hope that you have learned the steps for the onlay cementation thoroughly. Take care, have a nice day. Bye friends.